Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mitchell. Hey, today's video topic and cover the power of walking away. So what I'm going to be talking about today about walking away from a woman that's not interested in you romantically is going to be the most self-respecting and self-loving thing you can do. This is going to apply in like certain situations where if you get broken up with or if the girl tries to friend zone you in any way, shape, or form. Right? So the idea here is if a girl tells you in some way, and it's likely not going to be direct, so if she breaks up with you, she doesn't want to be with you romantically anymore, or if you ask her out on a date and she comes up with excuses, or she tries to friend zone you, because she's likely not going to say no, okay? And then the other one is if you go on a few different dates, and then she starts losing interest, mainly probably because you fucked up at some point, right? That's what this video is going to be. So walking away, then, you got to understand, if you look at dating as like two people coming to like a table, like you're here, she's on this side, okay? You're at a negotiating table. You want sex and romance, but if she just wants to be friends or she doesn't want to be with you romantically, the strongest thing you can do is walk away from this table. So walk away and then never look back. Meaning you will never speak to this girl again unless she texts you or calls you or reaches out to you first, okay? If she starts liking your pictures on social media or if she comments on pictures, that's not directly getting a hold of you. Do not fucking talk to her. If she DMs you, that technically is a direct message. If she texts you or calls you, that is a direct message. So this is basically no contact is what this is, okay? But no contact, there's no time frame for this, like on the internet where it's like 30 days, 45 days, 60, no, fuck no, bro. No contact is forever. I don't care how bad it hurts, okay? And if she rejects you, you will never speak to her again unless she reaches out to you. Do not ignore her unless you don't want anything to do with her. Then by all means, dog, do your own thing. So in the example that I have today, there was a girl that I really liked, and I asked her out. This happened an hour ago as the time of filming this, okay? So I asked her out, and because at the time when I hung out with her the other day, I didn't really get a clear answer as to if she was really interested in me or not. So I sent her a video this morning at like 6:40. And, I waited all day for a reply at 4 o'clock or around 4 o'clock. She basically tells me like a very, very big text message that essentially said, hey, I don't want to go out on this date with you. I just want to be friends. That's what she said, okay? So in this case then, hey, sorry, man. I said, I'm not going to say like word for word. I'm not going to tell you what I said. But basically, okay, you wanted to be friends. Thanks, but no thanks. Call me if you change your mind. I would love to hang out with you. So I was being real nice about it. I didn't really care. My response was like, hey, you know what? I asked you out and it would be cool if you wanted to, but you clearly didn't want to, and that's fine. I'm going to move on with my life. And I'm not interested in being your friend. I don't want that. I find you attractive. I want to be with you romantically. I'm not interested in just being your friend, girl. So now I'm going to move on with my life. I'm going to keep circulating, and I'm going to go and continue to hunt for more women because eventually someone's going to want to be with me. I say this in a lot of my videos. Dating is a numbers game, and if you're a guy, I don't care how good you are, how good looking you are, the numbers typically, and this is from experience and just from other people I've studied, are not going to be in your favor. Most women, I mean, dude, most of them will not like you. They are going to reject you in some way, shape, or form. But if you keep circulating, you keep meeting new women, eventually you're going to find that girl that wants to be with you. That's what you're doing right now, guys. So if you get broken up with and she just wants to be friends with you, no, I don't want to be friends. It's either romance or nothing. You'll never speak to your ex-girlfriend again. Do not text her. Do not reach out to her ever again. If you get rejected like I did before you even went on the first date, great. Now I know if this girl's really interested in me or not. And I didn't know, but now I know because I asked her. Your job as a man is to be direct and straight to the point. Women find that attractive, okay? So me rejecting her offer of friendship is likely going to be very respectful in her eyes. Now, again, if you don't understand how women operate, they act based on how they feel, but being confident and saying, no, I'm not interested in being your friend. Call me if you change your mind. Women, when you reject them and you're not going to conform to, oh, I want to be friends, and oh, yeah, that's okay, yeah, I'll be your friend first. Yeah, sure, let's just be friends. Maybe something will turn into that down the road. No, no, bro, fuck no. She's likely going to respect me from this point forward because I told her no. I'm not interested in being your friend. I know what I want, and I want sex and romance with you. Call me if you change your mind. Otherwise, we're never going to speak again. Now, obviously, I didn't say that part to her, but I will never speak to this girl again. That's the most self-respecting and self-loving thing to do. I told you guys. You never, never want to be with somebody that does not want to be with you. Okay? And you're going to get rejected a lot. But you just got to keep trying, man. And what's the other one? If you go on a couple dates with a girl and then she starts backing away, just know when you go on a couple dates with the girl and she starts pulling away, every single woman is going to do that, okay? Even if you did everything perfectly, just know that women are going to pull away. It's like a subconscious test to see if you're going to chase them, if you're going to be insecure, weak, and needy, right? So if you understand, my book that you can get will teach you about this, okay? Dating's like tennis and women are like cats. If she starts pulling away, then wait for her to come back. So I could look at it like that too. I told this girl I wasn't interested, and if she has any romantic interest in me at all that I don't know about, it's very possible down the road she can come back. But that's very possible, okay? There's no clear-cut answer on if it's going to happen or not. That's possible, but you should expect to never speak to that girl again, all right? And then, of course, down the road, if you guys have been on a couple dates and then she starts coming up with excuses as to why she can't see you, or she takes like a couple days to text you, she's no longer finding you. Like, her interest level's like tanking pretty hard, man. So in that case, then if you send her a text message asking her to hang out, you need to wait until she gets back to you. And if she comes up with an excuse to hang out with you, like if you try to set a date and she says, oh, I can't, I'm just too busy, hit her with what's called the takeaway close. That's going to be, oh, yeah, hey, well, tell you what, give me a phone call in the future when you figure out your schedule and let's plan a date to get together then. And then what's going to happen is now the ball's in her court. Okay, now the ball's in her court, so the ball's in this girl's court. You told this girl, all right, you don't want to go on a date with me, that's fine. Then you reach out to me when you feel like, you want to. That's essentially what you're saying, because the girl is saying like, no, I don't want to. That's really what she's saying. In this case, this girl's like, I'm not interested in you romantically at the moment. So I said, okay, hey, guess what? If you change your mind in the future, give me a call. So now I left the ball in this girl's court. You see what I'm doing? Same thing applies with your ex. She breaks up with you and you want to get back with her. Okay, walk away from that table. Call me if you change your mind. But in all three of these situations, you cannot get hung up on hoping this girl is going to come back, because chances are it's not going to happen. With this girl right here, we have no emotional bond with one another. There's a good chance I'm never going to hear from her again. That's just reality, dog. With your ex-girlfriend, that's very possible. Exes do come back all the time. Not everybody will hear from their ex again. But if you guys had an emotional bond together, meaning you guys you've been together for over like 6 months, that's typically when those form. It's possible if you didn't cheat on her, you weren't like a total fucking dickhead to her, that she might come back around in the future. Now, if you've been on a couple dates with this girl and she just decides all of a sudden she's not interested in you, we don't know why she did that. Maybe she was also seeing another guy or a couple guys at the same time. Because if you guys aren't dating, you should be trying to see as many women as you can. And women, obviously, have it a lot easier in the dating world than us guys do. So it's possible that something happened with a guy that she was interested in, and that's why she's backing away. So she might come back around in the future being like, hey, or something like that. Like, they're never going to tell you straight up, hey, that dude that I was fucking behind your back I didn't tell you about, well, that fell through and that sucks, so now I want to come back to you and see where this goes. They're never going to tell you that. But in all three of these situations, if she comes back around, assume that she wants to see you. Hey, babe, it's great to hear from you again. I would love to see you. When are you free next? Okay, and in this case right here, if she comes back to me, I'm going to assume, hey, I'm assuming you changed your mind. When are you free? Let's hang out. If you go on a couple dates and she starts backing away, well, then you just say, hey, man, good to hear from you. When are you free? Let's get together. Right? That's what you want to do in all three of these situations. You don't want to be a fucking asshole because the girl is not interested in you. Don't be that guy that is like, oh, she rejected me. Oh, I'm going to be a total dickhead to her from there. No, bro. Okay? You need to act like you don't care. If all three of these women, and all three of these rejections, you need to be a man, you need to be indifferent. You will be different if you act like that. So when I told her, basically, hey, no thanks, but call me if you change your mind, would love to see you, I'm probably being different than any other guy that she's ever talked to. A lot of guys will either enter that friendship zone, like, yeah, okay, yeah, of course, I'll be friends with you. Yeah, that's totally cool. But for me, no, I don't want friends. No, I'm not interested in being your friend. No, I don't. And if I never talk to you again, okay, that sucks. Right? That's going to make you stand out. So, to reiterate the point, if you get friend zoned or if you get rejected in any way, shape, or form, or if you get broken up with, your response here is thanks but no thanks and not interested in being your friend. Call me if you change your mind, because women's feelings fluctuate. It's very possible that her interest in you in the future could go back up. That can happen, okay? That's why we leave the door open. And then I ended with, I would love to see you, or I would love to spend time with you. I'm just being nice at that point. You don't need to say that. I just didn't feel like being an asshole. But in this case right here, I was polite, I was direct, and I was confident. No, not interested in being your friend. If you change your mind and you want to get together, want to go out on a date, cool. We'll plan something then, right? So that's me, the video, guys. That's the most self-respecting and self-loving thing you can do. Walk away and never look back. That is the power of walking away, because you're keeping your self-respect, and you're going to make this girl respect you because you're not giving in to her I don't even know the word to say it. It's not manipulation, but she's saying, no, I don't want to be with you romantically. And you're like, I want to be with you romantically. By you telling her no to being friends, she's going to be like, well, okay, damn. Everyone usually says yes to me. Wow, he's different. I like that. Okay? That's typically what's going to happen. Like, she's not going to tell you, but there's a good chance she'll probably think that, okay? Now, this is me, video, guys. Hey, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe so other people can see it. If you are a man that is looking to get better at dating and relationships, click the link down below in the description to pick up my new book. This will teach you everything that works for me, what I've learned from other people. You'll see a video on the next page that's going to explain why my book works so well and how it's going to help you when it comes to dating and maintaining relationships. Same thing for my coaching. If you want to work with me one-on-one so we can really fast track your life, you're going to see the same thing. Link in the description, video on the next page that tells you what kind of problems I help people with, why my coaching works so well, and how getting coached by me is going to help you. And from there, guys, please, again, like, comment, and subscribe. Totally fucking up the ending of this video. Hey, I'll see you guys on the next one.